Interesting. A little bit of a dent to the box there. Thanks, delivery driver. Right here we've got, for more information, quick start guide and warranty card. Right, you are. Business as usual there. Hello. There it is, the carrying case itself, barely A4 size, of course. One of the big advantages to this is, and we're bound to repeat it, the smaller form factor, but the improved payload. Let's take a look inside. Little tripod right there. That's fine, that feels solid enough. Let's pop that back in there. We've got a mounting plate. We've got USB-C cable in there. In here we should have all our accessories. Let's get this open here. Definitely a lot of bits in here. So we've got a smartphone holder. That's very nice, sturdy thing with the screw mount below there. Nice metal smartphone holder. They're not scrimping and saving on that. Throw that back in there. Now we've got your GoPro stroke action cam adapters if you've mislaid them or you just want a spare. That's a nice inclusion, especially as most people with GoPros and action cams have already got that tripod mount. So it's pretty cool that they included it so you don't have to go messing about looking for more in your endless GoPro kit bag. Now we've got a Type-C to multi there. We've got a Type-C to micro cable there. We've got Type-C to TRS 2.5 at TO2, which according to the spec is the cable I need for my X-T3, which is what we really want to check out because I haven't been able to control my X-T3 with previous gimbals. X-T3 has had a firmware update recently and it looks like gimbal manufacturers are stepping up to that. We've also got a Type-C to Type-C, the CO2 cable. That's a very nice set of cables, that is. Very impressed with what's included with this. And that's, I don't know how they got it in the box either, because that's really jam-packed with goodies. We've got another one, DC 2.5mm jack there. That's just really good. They're not leaving you to go faff about on eBay, Amazon, trying to find other cables. I mean, I don't know, there might be somebody out there that's got a camera that needs something else, but it's pretty cool. But of course, most importantly, the unit itself, that is a nice metallic feeling unit. Nice grippy bits on the edge there. The magic ring feels really well dampened actually. It's not loose at all, but it's easy to use. That is very nice. The controls on the front feel good. On the side, we've got a power on. We've got a mode switch from photo to stills. We've got a screw thread there, so I can mount the smartphone adapter on there, or indeed anything else that would work that way. We've got the Type-C USB port here. We've got the pistol trigger there. Feels fine. Now you'll notice, of course, there's a screw thread on the bottom, but there's no way to open the handle. Why would you have done that before? Well, to get to the batteries. This is USB charged. Apparently, the charging is very good. 9 hours on a single charge, I believe. I'll flash it up if that's wrong. We've got a lock switch here for that axis. We've got a lock switch here, and of course, there's one there. So you adjust all three axes once you've got your camera mounted. It's got a quick release so you can get your camera on and off quickly. There's a USB input, so you can connect your camera to the device, which is what I want to try and do with my X-T3, which I haven't been able to do before. I'm thinking to not necessarily use the Wi-Fi and try and go for a direct connection. I don't think the hit on the battery is going to really affect me personally that much, because I'm not going to be using it for long periods of time, and if I'm using it throughout a day, I can also top up as and when via USB. But I think having it wired connected will be very handy. It feels great. It's not exactly expensive, but how does it work? Here it is, set up then. T3 connected to the G6 Max. I'm using my T2 now to record, so hopefully this video is okay for you. A couple of things that I think it's worth mentioning when it comes to the setup. If you're not amazing at setting up gimbals, because you've got to get these things balanced and there's 3 or more axes to deal with, well, check out getting it into the setup position first, because the quick start guide doesn't really tell you about that at all. The setup position basically meaning you unlock a couple of bits, turn it, lock, and then you're away. When I was setting up, I was having some wild problems with it vibrating. Like I say, I'm not amazing at setting these things up. What I did was connect to the app, which by the way is very easy. The Bluetooth connects super easy. Then go to the cog, the setup, then hit motor strength and adaptation. For some reason that just ironed it all out immediately for me. The thing started behaving and I've had no problems since. Again, I tried to set it up the best I could and then I was away. After that, once you've got it balanced, just tweak away. I mean, I haven't got it perfectly balanced, but it's fine. As I switch on now, I remember that I haven't unlocked the axes, so let me unlock those. That frees them up, so now with the joystick on the back, I can turn at least to my heart's content. And as you can see now, it goes all the way around 360 degrees. Now, with the trigger on the front, you can double click to return to the, let's call it home position, or you can triple click for a quick selfie, which is obviously very handy if you want to use this for a spot of vlogging while out and about. Obviously I've got it on a tripod at the moment, but I've had a good play and things are working nicely. If you want to control the T3 with the G6, which is the whole point of this really, you get the TO2 cable. So you plug the USB into the front port there, and then the remote release port above your card slots. Once you're set up, if you want to just shoot away vlog style, it's then super simple. This wired setup connection doesn't give you anything beyond shooting video clips and stills as far as I can tell, but the unit itself does allow for inception mode, portrait mode, time-lapse mode. You can do the time-lapse at least with the app too, which is very easy to use, but just for what it's worth, this is how I would just quickly do a vlog piece. So I would triple click on the front, line myself up there, press the record button, and then I'm away. I'm clearly a little bit close at the moment, but you know, all in all, first impressions very good. This one is more exciting to me than the AK2000 purely because this is something I'm more likely to travel with, and also now that the T3 allows me to start and stop video recording. I have tried this with my GX85 Panasonic as well, which does connect directly to the app, but I still can't see what I'm doing, but at least I can trigger and whatnot with it. It can be used with a whole bunch of other cameras, especially Sony, GoPro, Ricky, Yi, Panasonic, Canon. We still need you guys to step up and get Fujifilm directly in there, but as the firmware update is pretty recent, as far as the SDK goes, maybe, you know, gimbal manufacturers are currently working on getting it directly into the gimbal to work with the app, in this case FeiyuTech. And yeah, for what it's worth, £270, very nice bit of kit. Stay tuned for more samples from this setup. Subscribe, leave a comment below.